And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, the Classic Series World Finals 6-horse hitch. We are here with Heat 1 and we're about to watch some amazing hitches.
Yeah, I'm expected to see some hair on fire tonight. Like I said, it's gonna be tough. I'm excited to watch.
Yes, yep.
They know they got to do it. They know they got to bring it tonight. So.
Yeah, Rod, how do you think the judge feels right now? I mean, he's been warmed up. He's judged several classes today.
He's got the feel of it now. This, like I said, I believe it gets easier as he goes. Once he gets through those cart classes, the 6. I'm not saying it's simple, but they can separate them.
You kind of start to get in the groove. What do you think the drivers are feeling right now? Do you think their nerves have settled just a tick since they've come through the curtains?
Well, I mean, yeah, I kind of want to watch, but yes, I think that they definitely are. That once you get into the ring, if you don't have butterflies before you go into the ring, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
Because it means you don't care.
Exactly.
So these guys care a whole deal, but once they get into the ring, it's like instincts take over and they just do their job.
Yeah, it is this moment right now that matters.
Yeah, it's like Josh was saying, if you don't have butterflies doing this, I mean, this is the most exciting thing anybody can do.
It is. In Heat 1 of the 6-horse hitch, we watched the Yoder Family Hay Company, High Point Clydesdales, and Triple Star. A great heat it was, tons of athletic horses, great drivers. What do you guys have to say about this one?
I mean, I saw 2 brothers going head-to-head.
Yeah.
You've got Enos and Freeman driving against each other. And not the first time we've seen brothers go head-to-head. We've seen Jason Hansberger and Ross compete against each other. Actually, a handful of years ago, they were first and second in this.
Watching heat number 2 here is really intense. I love to watch Ross Hansberger behind the lines of his horses. I mean, this will be his 6th World Finals title if he were to take the championship on Championship Saturday here. And it's so impressive watching him with those horses.
Yeah, and I think he's got a good shot at it. I mean, the first night he was in the second redrive, but we didn't know, where those redrives were placed in the judge's mind. Last night he came in here, literally had a smoke and go. I thought could have been top 2 easily. So he's got a shot at this, and he's going to lay it all on the table today.
Yeah, Rod.
And to be able to achieve that, he's already put his name in with the best of all time.
As I watch this heat, you're looking at Ames, Pertrons. They've got an outstanding bunch. They're no stranger to winning. They've won the finals quite a few times in the past.
Yeah.
And you have a number of other hitches that are well represented. So it's no small feat for him, but he could do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And in terms of the South Creek Clydesdales, I think that they just have a really solid team there.
Wow, and so often, you'll get some guys saying, oh, you can't run them that hard, they won't stay sound. Well, he has defied all of those odds because he has run the wheels off of his horses, and today they are still just as sound as when they started.
Right.
So hats off to them.
I could not pick apart anything that went wrong in this heat. I mean, from us watching every single hitch in here, they all looked so great. Solid movement, great action. We're back after watching heat number 2 of the Classic Series 6-horse hitch. Again, an amazing heat. We got to witness a lot of really great athletes out there. We saw Jackson Fork, Ames Pertrons, and South Creek Clydesdales. Again, really great athletes. What exactly would the judge be looking for in this class?
Well, you're going to want to see power, smooth, stay on the rail, confidence in the driver, confidence in the horses. Everything has to be next to perfect where we're at right now.
Well, I would say they all were done near next to perfect.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're looking at. We're looking at the best of the best, and we've talked about this, and I think we talked about it earlier, when you watch a 6-horse hitch, we call it a team for a reason. they need to be a team. They need to be a unit, and they need to be matched nicely. Same color, we talked about that. Like, you want to, when we're looking at the profile of a 6-horse hitch, you only want to see 3 horses going down the rail. You want them that uniform, that they're moving in pairs all together, everybody pulling their weight.
I love watching Bud behind the lines. I think he's such a,
And we'll be back up to the
the right word for it.
Yeah, we were talking about 2 brothers in the first heat, and now we have 2 brothers competing against each other in the third heat, Gary Miller and Bud Miller. Like, but I remember Bud growing up, he always looked up to Gary, his older brother, and he's like, I want to be a driver like you. Now they've gone back and forth, but beating each other throughout the years, and that's pretty fun to watch. They have a camaraderie, but they have a competitiveness
They do.
amongst each other as well.
I had a chance to interview both of them the other day, and it was really awesome to hear Bud say that exactly, that he really still looked up to Gary, and he has a lot of thanks to give to his big brother for teaching him a lot behind the lines. We're into Heat 4 of the Classic Series 6-horse hitch. We have Sherwood Groves, Oak Haven Belgians, and Monty West Clydesdales, another great heat. We just watched them do the reverse, and both of you as past drivers can tell me a little bit about how exhilarating that is when,
And back up
you know,
to the track now. Space yourself on the rail.
switch those lines through your hands and kind of come around there full boat roll. How is it fast? Is it? Are you nervous? Is it fun?
Well, you have a lot going on. Like, for one, like, it's a lot of it's a lot of power in your hands. So you're, for one, holding on for dear life because you got 2,000 pounds times 6 pulling your arms off, and then coming around the reverse, it's kind of a transition. You got to shift lines, you got to make maneuvers, and you got to do it not just well, but like super smooth and make it look like you aren't working your tail off on the seat, right, Ron?
Yeah, it's when you get to that point, you know, when you come in and you're doing your first round, your first direction, your horses can be looking perfect. I mean, you could be in first place at that time, and the reverse could destroy you. Like, if you don't get that right, and then you know, getting them lined back up on the rail after that reverse.
Yeah. Would you say the reverse is an opportunity to show off a little bit more or have that limelight in front of the judge?
I feel like it's, you know, the judge is probably going to be watching you. He should be watching every hitch come around the reverse.
Welcome back. We just got finished up with heat number 4 with the Classic 6-horse hitch, another great heat. We were just talking about the reverse and how crucial it is to make sure your horses are in order, in line, tip-top shape. You are a little bit more in the limelight for the judge to watch. Yeah, and you notice that co-driver, when the hitch lines up to line up, if that person gets off and runs to the front, what exactly are they doing? Are they just there as a crisis manager? Do they need to adjust? Are they cleaning up things? What is their primary job?
All of the above. All of the above. Like, you know, there could be dirt on them that they're wiping off. There could be slobber on them that they're wiping off. They might have to bit one up, bit one down. Like,
Slight adjustments.
right. So
But not only that, but they're trying to keep them straight and make sure the presentation, like, it's all about the presentation when the judge walks around. So they're cleaning up, straightening up, and they are critical, and they're always looking back at you because you see things from the wagon that they can't see on the ground.
The 5th and final heat here with the 6-horse hitches, Blue Ribbon Jays, Double S Belgians, the reigning champs, and then we have TF Clydesdales. We just got through the walk. Why is the walk so important? What is the judge looking for when you take your horse from a trot to a walk? Josh?
Yeah, I mean, you're wanting to see a transition. You want to, well, which I think is hard because you see these horses and they're like powering on and moving forward at a fast clip, but you want to be able to see control of your team and see them all ease back down to a walk just for a split second, and really it's the benefit of the driver because it gives their hands a little bit of a break, they get to regroup and then go forward.
We are back from watching the 5th and final heat. Hopefully